Hi Stampers! Welcome to my first video in a while. I wanted to show you how to make these cute bows. I shared them today at my workshop and everybody loved them, so I thought I would put this on my blog for you. What you're going to need to make these bows is, of course, cardstock, or you notice this one's polka dot. I used DSP on this one. And you're going to need a paper cutter. The adhesives you will need are the mini glue dots and your snail. You'll need a bone folder, a square punch. I'm using my 1 3/8. And then if you want to put some embellishments in the middle of the bow, I use the Facet New Vintage brads on this one. On this one I use the polka dot brads. And then in the middle of the facet buttons, I thought it looked really pretty to put our large jumbo pearls there. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to cut 4 pieces of cardstock. One is 1 1/2 by 5. One is 1 by 7. The next is 1/2 by 6. And then the last one is 1/2 by 3. Here are the measurements, if you want to jot those down real quick. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to not do anything to the 1 1/2 by 5 at first. You're going to wait for last on that one. But you're going to take your bone folder and you're just going to run it across your cardstock, and that breaks down the fibers. And you're going to do that to the other 3 pieces of cardstock or DSP, whatever you've chosen to use. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is add mini glue dots to the ends of all these 3 pieces of cardstock. And I have a cameraman here. His name's Ken. I think you guys all know him and love him. Okay, so we're going to start over here and we're going to measure just so you can get this even. You see how this piece is the 7-inch, so half of that is 3 1/2. So we're going to place the edge on 3 1/2 here, and this is what the grid paper is really good for. It has a little measuring tool at the bottom. So that's your first one, and then kind of just perk up the little circles there. Okay, this one is 1/2 by 6. So of course the 3 is the center. Butt that one up against that one. And then this one we're going to save. It's going to go around them in a minute. Now we're going to put a mini glue dot on the back of this first one and simply put it to the second one. Just like that. See how your bow is starting to form? Okay, now I've got a mini glue dot here. I'm going to stick it down and I'm going to wrap it around. Like so. Oh, that's a little bit long. Well, let's see what I can do. You know, I'll just do this. I'm going to take this apart, sorry. I'll do it that way. That's how I should have done it in the first place. Okay. There we go. Now you can add whichever center you would like. Again, if you want to add the facet, just take a mini glue dot. Right there. Okay, now for your last piece. This has the little tails on there, and how you do that is with your punch. Just stick your paper into the punch, and when you get it where you want it, you punch, and you get your little tails. Very simple. Okay, more mini glue dots. I'll put 2 because this is a little bit thick and heavy. And then place this down, and once you get it where you want it, you can take your snail and just put it right under these bows here so it stays nice and secured, and then you can add it to your bag, your box, whatever you've made. One last little thing is our pearls. They already have adhesive on the back, so there's nothing you need to do with that except just pick it up, put it right down in the middle, and there you go. So here they all are again. Hope you have fun making your bows. Let me know if you have any questions.